Soft, serious tone. There's a secret almost every young man is blind to, and because of that secret, they keep falling into the same cycle. They give their all, only to end up confused, unloved, and in the worst cases, broken. But what if I told you that the truth about women and desire isn't as complicated as you think? What if I told you that while you've been chasing, begging, and proving yourself to women who don't care, the one who truly desires you might already be watching, silently waiting? Stay with me. Because once you understand this, you'll never see women, or yourself, the same way again. The trap most men fall into. You've been told women are puzzles to solve. That if you say the right lines, buy the right gifts, and play the perfect gentleman, you'll win her heart. But here's the truth most men don't hear until it's too late. When a woman truly desires you, she doesn't need convincing. And here's where suspense comes in. Her actions reveal her desire long before her words ever will. But the problem? Most men don't recognize those actions. Instead, they chase women who never wanted them in the first place. The whisper that shouts. Think about this. Have you ever seen someone desperate for a job? They don't sit back waiting. They show up. They prepare. They make their presence impossible to ignore. Now imagine a woman who truly wants you. She's the same. But here's the twist. She won't always announce it. She won't put up a billboard saying I want you. Instead, her curiosity, her eagerness, her attention, those are the whispers that actually shout. And here's where the suspense tightens. If you don't know how to hear that shout, you'll miss her. You'll chase someone else, while the woman who truly desires you is standing in the shadows. The first clue. Time. Here's your first clue, time. Time is the greatest currency of intimacy. A woman who wants you will reach for your time first. She'll ask, when are you free? What's your schedule like this week? Now pause for a second. Really think about this. Have you ever made time for someone you didn't care about? Probably not. So when she asks about your time, what she's really saying is, when do I get to step into your world? When do I get to share a piece of you undistracted and present? And here's the suspenseful flip side. If she never asks, if she's always too busy, if we'll see is her favorite answer, that's not interest. That's indifference. The second clue, space. But desire doesn't stop at time. No. The second clue is space. When a woman truly desires you, she won't just ask when. She'll ask where. Where are you? What are you up to right now? Most men dismiss these as casual questions. But they're not casual. They're intimate. Because what she's really saying is, I want to share the same air. I want to step into your world. Now here's the test. When she knows where you are, does she move closer? Or does she stay away? The one who wants you will bridge the distance. She'll find reasons to be near you. She'll shrink the gap between fantasy and reality. But the one who doesn't, she'll disappear. The danger of excuses. Here's where it gets painful. Some of you watching right now are chasing a woman who always has an excuse. She's too busy. She's not sure. She's forgot. And every time you chase harder, you teach her one dangerous lesson. My time, my energy, my worth can be wasted. But let me tell you this, effort cannot manufacture desire. You can't argue a woman into wanting you. And here's the chilling truth. Every excuse you accept pulls you further away from the woman who actually wants you. The illusion of breadcrumbs. Maybe you've lived this. She gives you just enough to keep you hooked. A smile here. A text there. A breadcrumb of affection, but never the full meal. And you convince yourself, if I try harder, if I wait longer, she'll change. But no. What you're really doing is destroying your self-worth. Because every time you chase, you tell yourself love must be begged for. Meanwhile, The woman who truly wants you is still waiting, unnoticed. The high-value man. But here's the liberation. The high-value man doesn't chase. He doesn't beg. He doesn't waste time convincing. Instead, he recognizes. If she doesn't ask for my time, she doesn't want my presence. If she doesn't want my presence, she doesn't deserve my future. The high-value man attracts. Not through arrogance. Not through games. But through becoming. He builds himself physically, mentally, spiritually. He knows his worth so deeply, he doesn't have to say pick me. His life already speaks for him. And here's the suspenseful payoff. When he lives this way, the right woman doesn't hesitate. She asks about his time. She wants his space. She moves closer. Not because he begged, but because his presence pulls her in. So I leave you with this truth. Stop asking, how do I make her want me? Start asking, how do I become the man I was meant to be? Because here's the life-changing secret. You don't chase what's meant for you. You attract it. And when you finally understand that, you'll stop wasting years chasing shadows. And you'll start living as the man who commands attention simply by being who he is. Kindly leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more exclusive contents.